This is me, and let me be honest, my brain, well, let's just say it's pretty small. So when I see all this mumbo jumbo on my screen, I'm like, what kind of alien language is this? But then an idea popped into my head. What if I made an anime Battlegrounds game? Sounds cool. But then reality hit. I just said my brain is small. So how am I supposed to make an anime Battlegrounds game? That's when I remembered my good old friend ChatGPT. Firstly, I need to know what anime character I'm going to be recreating.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Yeah, I've never watched anime, and this was the only character I could think of. Now, I'm going to be recreating his energy blast. That's what ChatGPT told me to do, at least. I jumped into Studio and first inserted a part. I then changed the size, color, transparency, and named it Blast. This will be important later. Next, I hopped over to ChatGPT. I basically just asked it to make a local script and a server script where when the tool is equipped and you click the screen, the blast will go from the humanoid to 20 studs in front of your character. If it hits any other player on the way, it will damage them. I'm just rambling at this point though, so let's add the scripts and test it. Let's test it. So for starters, I forgot to hit record when I went to test. But it doesn't really matter because it didn't work. No surprise, but I mean, I think I know why. Because, well, like I said, my brain is small. Instead of putting the tool where it's supposed to go, in starter pack, I put it in starter player. Let's try this again. Hey, progress. The tool is actually showing up this time, but nothing's happening when I click. So there's an issue with the script. I checked the output to see if there were any errors, and this was all I got. So I thought maybe the remote event needed to be named Shoot Blast Event, but that still didn't work. And I tried everything. I even asked a friend, and he couldn't even help. So I decided to move on to the building portion. First, I started by grabbing the base plate and changing the size. Then after that, I just kind of did whatever felt right. So I hope you enjoy this time lapse. While I was working on the map, this happened. Alright, so the player's finally taking damage, but let's see if the blast actually shows up. Wow, finally, it's working. Next, I decided to work on the blast, because it's not good. I started by bringing the blast into the workplace, and then got to work. ChatGPT told me that Goku's energy blast is like purple. Whether that's true or not, I still decided to make it purple. I added a whole bunch of effects from like the toolbox because I'm not a VFX artist, but it really ended up looking pretty nice. So here it is. Yeah, so basically it's not showing up at all now. So let's ask ChatGPT to fix it. Alright, it's working and it looks great. Thank you, ChatGPT. Alright, so I'm getting a little sidetracked because I keep getting sidetracked, but I decided that this is an anime game based on Goku, and we don't even look like Goku. So that's gonna be the next step. Alright, we look like Goku. Now it's time to stop procrastinating and actually finish the map.
2,000 years later.
After longer than I care to admit, this is what I've got. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not great. I'm also not gonna fix it, so let's move on to the rest of the map. You're still here? Maybe consider subscribing, because I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of 2025. Also, check out my brand new Discord server. It's kinda quiet right now, but eventually we'll host giveaways, events, and more. So join up. Now back to the video. So basically, I just made a really good tree, in my opinion, and wasn't recording the entire time. So anyway, here's the tree. Oh wait, that was really bad. Let me try that again. Beautiful. So it's been a minute, but I think it's finally time to finish this game. So let's get to it. So after like a 2-minute fail of trying to make a lamp with Roblox parts, I decided to just get a mesh pack from the toolbox because it was not working. And I didn't feel like hopping in the blender, and so this was just a quick alternative. So recently I started using a new recording software called OBS, and for some reason it just decided to stop working and cut out. But I did end up making the lamp with the meshes in the mesh pack, and it turned out really good in my opinion. So next I'm going to move on to making a trash can. So let's get to it. So right here you see me grabbing a avatar. That's because I forgot to correctly size everything, and everything was just way too big. And I mean way too big. So the next like 30 seconds is just me scaling and resizing everything because, oh boy, that was really bad. Now that everything is somewhat the right size, all that's left is placing trees, lamps, trash cans, and whatever else. But for now, I gotta actually add the rest of the models so that I can place them. So let's do that. I first started by grabbing the rocks from one of my asset packs, and then just made a giant border with them. Once that was done, the map was looking pretty good. So the next thing I decided to do was grab a grass model from some of my old models and a rock model that I turned into 2 variants of a bush. And then just got to placing all of the assets. So this is the map. I don't know really what I think about it, but I mean, it's not awful, but it's also not great. I was very rushed considering it's been a while since I've posted and I need to get a video out. But now it's time to move on to the logo and thumbnail. So this is the screenshot I took for the logo and then edited a little in Photopea. And then this is the screenshot I took for the thumbnail, which I also edited a little in Photopea. Next, I need to ask ChatGPT for a description for the game. So let's do that. Thanks, ChatGPT. I'll snag that. Great, now we have the description. Now we just have to upload the logo and the thumbnail. Now that the game is done, let me talk to you while you watch some gameplay. So basically, a lot has happened in the past 2 months. I was working on a Christmas game for a video, but some things happened and we had a lot of setbacks. My goal is to still finish that game and video, even though it's way past Christmas. So the reason this video took so long is because it was the second video I started working on, and also because I got lazy while making it. We also have a brand new Discord server, so join up, link in the description. To be honest, there's probably more, but it's the end of the video. So smash the like button if you enjoyed, smash the dislike button if you didn't enjoy, and comment what you would like to see next. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10K by the end of 2025, remember? And last but not least, watch another one.